Welcome back to BYU Sports Nation live on Media Day 2022. We're hanging out in Studio B. That was well played, that highlight there.
So Jaren running down to support his teammates is a thing we would see 2 weeks later as well.
Indeed.
Against Arizona State. Because he had to run down and get the ball that Tyler punches out.
Let's go. You follow the play.
Follow the ball.
And he's kind enough to join us now live in Studio B. QB1 Jaren Hall. Welcome back on Media Day, man.
Oh, man.
We're not running that one back, though. Are we on here?
That one?
Tyler play. We're not.
We're not.
You don't want to? Are you? Wait, you're tired of seeing it? What are you saying?
I mean, I love watching. If they could just cut me out of it and just show Tyler.
Listen.
Oh, you don't like that you threw a pick.
Jaren, you were
what if we just started
you were just doing Tyler a favor so that he had the top pinnacle moment in his film.
It's true, though.
Right?
It's true. I don't get enough credit for that.
It was a tender mercy that you gave to Tyler.
Tell us about that, because we've never actually asked you about that. Like the sprint after that.
Oh,
because
first Tyler blew by me. I mean, I was pretty slow that game. He blew by me, punched the ball out, and I was just right there, a little present, you know.
But the fact that you're in that position is wild.
Yeah,
we haven't seen every BYU quarterback chase after in that moment.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you make a mistake that big. I mean, you got to do.
You got to hustle.
Make up for it, right? So it worked out for me. Could have been a lot worse.
It was a great. That's a sort of season-defining moment because they're about to take the lead and they've got the momentum.
Yeah.
Who knows? Hopefully, you come back and win that game. But if not, sort of the week after Utah, it becomes a little different.
Yep.
So that was a big moment.
It's crazy. Love that guy. Ty, special dude.
Absolutely.
It's going to be awesome to watch him with the Falcons.
Yeah, for sure. We're looking forward to that in his rookie season. You, of course, have your own pro football aspirations. But first things first, the 2022 schedule for BYU. We've been talking to your coaches and teammates about the specifics within the season and the schedule that just kind of have you most excited, like feeling the most anticipation. So for you, what is that? It's all exciting, but what's at the top of the list? Like, oh man, I cannot wait for this.
Yeah, getting down to Tampa, playing USF Week 1 back in the Buccaneers Stadium. It's for me, it's where it all started my freshman year. It was my first time starting a game, so just to go back there again, it will be very special with a new group of guys, very experienced, ready to play. It'll be fun.
Do you feel like there was a certain waiting period for you in your career here that benefited you in a way to be ready for 21? Obviously, you would have loved to have played very early.
Yeah.
But in the history of BYU quarterbacks, the guy that got thrown in early didn't always succeed. He needed to kind of get his shot as an upperclassman.
Yeah, I think just that COVID year, being hurt during that baseball season, and then obviously not recovering in time for the season, I think was the biggest thing for me. Just to sit back, watch all the success that those guys had, to watch Zach ball out, to see some of the things he did very well from the last season, and just learning from him and everybody else. I think that was the biggest thing for me that really helped boost my confidence in myself, to see the things I could do better, but then also just see all that kind of develop within our team, and then just continue that with that momentum.
And remind me, you didn't even wear pads that season.
Nah, no.
So complete pressure off to enter that game. Did you see the game differently because of that, maybe?
100%. I think I was far more relaxed. I mean, I was still, nervous every game. The guys are playing. But for me, just to be able to be on the sideline, not worry about all the prep, and just focus on what was going on in the moment, seeing it all happen, was just a different way. I've never seen football that way. And it just helped me just see a lot of things about myself that could help.
It's rare to go from I'm not the backup to I'm the starter.
Yeah.
Right? That was a unique moment for you.
Jaren Hall is with us on BYU Sports Nation. It's no secret you've been working with John Beck. He has been a mentor and been spending a lot of time with you. How has working with him changed you the most as a quarterback?
Yeah, just seeing how you got to train game-like every day. The biggest thing with him, is outside the mechanics, which he's, the best at, and his group of guys are the best at seeing with all the guys they work with, is the importance of training uncomfortably in the summer, because in the game you're going to be throwing like that. You're not going to be in a clean pocket all the time. Knock on wood.
With this line, maybe.
You never know. But typically you're going to be moving around. You're going to be in bad situations, and you got to be able to train your body to get back to where it needs to be in split seconds and then deliver the ball accurately. So that's the thing we work on that has been hard, and it's been a work in progress for me. But over the last year and a half, it's been something that's become more comfortable, and I'm confident this season that will show up a lot better.
The natural follow-up is, did you drive or fly to visit John
We've
Beck?
answered this.
Hey, I flew every single time. I will never drive to California.
Pattern of efficiency, right, Jaren?
I put this out on Twitter, and people were like, but what is ESPN going to talk about?
They can talk about our O-line. Let them talk about that.
Did John ever come to you in Provo? Was that a thing that
Yeah, so he's
happen?
been here a couple times now.
Nice.
Yep.
A little easier than flying down there.
Yes, save a couple bucks.
Yeah, and what, like, obviously BYU fans know John Beck, but John actually got hired by the Jets to work with Zach personally, kind of like Russell Wilson is working with Jake Heaps. So what are the things that you've learned the most that you were like, oh yeah, I put that in the game and it really helped me? Because last year was, I don't think we've properly categorized how good it was. It was amazing.
Yeah, last year was great. I mean, again, just some of those similar things, just game-like reps, game-like preparation, not being not comfortable, not being too relaxed while you're playing. A lot of quarterbacks getting a good rhythm, and they try to stay in that rhythm, but in reality, it's not going to happen very much.
Staying relaxed.
Yeah, I mean, staying in rhythm.
Oh, staying in rhythm.
Be relaxed,
yeah.
but learning how to play fast and play at your full tempo is the most important thing.
Did you do the Dak Prescott, like, hitch pregame thing? Was that ever a...
Yes, I did.
Do you warm up with that?
Yeah.
You just don't catch it on camera?
Oh, yeah, we do. I just stay away from you guys. No, I do in the locker room.
Now we're looking for it.
I'm in the hotel doing it. I'm in the locker room. No, I just, I do it. Though.
Unique
Just never caught it.
sure.
What does it do? Open up the hips or something?
Yeah, it just works on training the hips, the upper body separating, having the weight in the right places as you're throwing.
If you haven't seen this, just Google Dak Prescott
Pre-game
warm-up.
Yeah. It's the first thing that will pop up.
It looks weird,
for sure.
but it's super effective, yeah.
Okay, your offensive coordinator, Aaron Roderick, said you've really spent a lot of time working on your body in the offseason, and he's never seen you in such peak physical condition. So what did you do, and how is that translated? How is your body different now compared to what you've been in the past?
First, I just got a team around me, a lot of different people that know different parts about the body in different ways. I just took a full-on team approach. I have a lot of specialists working different things with me. And then, just my diet, the way I eat, the way I take care of myself during the week, sleeping, just a combination, a lot of stuff I've known I should have been doing for years, and all kids know they should. But for one reason or another, you just don't do it as a college kid sometimes.
Sometimes you just want the midnight shake.
What are we talking about specifically?
As in...
are you talking nutrition, sleep? What are you talking about?
Nutrition specifically is a big thing, and then sleep. And I think getting married has been the best thing for me. Me and my wife get to bed pretty early now to put the baby down. So, that's the biggest thing, sleep and nutrition.
That's awesome. Yeah. Last year, there was still sort of a quarterback battle going in the fall. How has this offseason been knowing you're the guy?
Same focus for me, honestly. You got to find, if you don't have someone, that is pushing you like it was for 4 years with me, Zach, Baylor type of deal, to be crowned the guy already, you got to find something that makes you push yourself. You can't just sit there and say, I'm the guy, I'm going to just go cruise through it. You got to have another thing to be competitive with. So for
what
me,
is it for
finding that is to be the best in the country, right? You find the other guys you work out with, the other guys you know, and you compete against them. And that's been my greatest motivation for me.
Are a few of them training with John, where you get to interact?
Yeah.
Who are some of the other guys training?
Bryce Young's one I've worked with.
Heisman Trophy winner, Alabama.
The best there is right there, right? So, and then Jake Haener recently, Keaton Slovis, just to name a few guys, but you get some of the best. And then, chance to see NFL guys throw at times. It's cool.
That's cool.
Mel Kiper, NFL draft expert, speaking of great quarterbacks, has you as the number 6 NFL QB prospect. What's the key to managing expectations for your team and your season this year while that stuff's going on the back burner? How do you handle that?
Just disregard all that stuff. It's poison. You got to learn. You're going to see it. You're going to hear about it, right, obviously, but you got to learn to be mature enough to just let it bounce off of you, the good stuff and the bad stuff. None of it can get in your head. You just got to stay focused, keep a chip on your shoulder. And for our team collectively, with 2 years of good success, I think that's the focus. Just keep a chip on our shoulder.
This is what Kalani was talking about. He's just keeping
so avoid distractions, Andy Reid said. But we have 5 hours of poisonous TV we got to put together. Just so you know, we're going to
feel good about yourselves.
Yes, exactly. So much poison. Yeah.
Thanks, Jaren. Great to have you on the show.
Thanks
for coming in.
It was a pleasure.
Okay, coming up.